Hi, this is Mary Jean Ziska. It's 3:24 p.m. It is the 14th of June, 2015, and I am now talking to Emily from lifelock. The telephone number that I contacted was for, I thought it was for the business department by accident, but she is actually located in Iowa. The ID number, she doesn't have an ID number. The telephone number that I called, Emily, do you have that telephone number? Or I can look it up again. That's not what I dialed, but okay, hold on. I dialed, it was, I think, an 888 number that I wrote down because I'm calling through Skype right at this present time. I was just telling Emily that I am concerned about, I was at a court date on Friday. It was the 5th of June, 2015. And according to the court paperwork, the lawyer, Larry Pivacek, was actually supposed to be standing up for the petition to compel, which is actually supposed to stop Mary and Gregory or anyone else from opening up a bank account, from doing a fraudulent bankruptcy, or doing anything using my name, my social security number, and my address, because they had no authorization. I've been contacting lifelock since January 1st, 2015, when I first called up and checked my credit report and found out my credit rating had dropped 44 points. I'd been trying to fight a bankruptcy. Linda Yeager, Marion Gregory, Antonella Scarpa had actually created a bankruptcy fraudulently against my will and without my authorization. And Linda Yeager had actually removed a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Then a Chapter 7 popped up, thus also still not allowing me to access any of my equity in my home, and creating huge problems for my credit. And for everything else. And I was just telling Emily there's 10 different points that I actually put in a YouTube video and a document that I sent to the Department of Justice, both Washington and in Tampa, notifying them that actually there were 10 different points that actually from the bankruptcy code in Florida, the violations that were actually committed just by them creating this bankruptcy, creating a Chapter 13, then removing it and creating a Chapter 7, which also needs to be removed. I received an email from Linda Yeager saying she was sorry. She was just trying to help. She removed the Chapter 13 and then it popped up a Chapter 7. When I'm talking to Emily right now, we are discussing the Fifth Third Bank account that was actually fraudulently opened up, where Social Security funds, also another YouTube video, Social Security funds that were actually $1,222.66 were stolen from January 2015 through March 2015. I was able to actually go back to the Social Security Department and have the payee situation changed back into my name. And when I went 3 different times to 3 different bank branches here in Naples, Florida, also filing an actual complaint online through the Fifth Third Department, and through their financial department, notifying them it was a fraudulent account, telling Sean, who is the manager at the branch over by the Strand where I live, that it was a fraudulent account, telling Gabby that it was a fraudulent account. The last time when I went in to speak with Tamara, who is the person who actually legitimized and allowed a bank account to be opened up without any identification from the guardian, notifying her that she was doing a minor guardianship account, which is what she actually had to lie and say that it was, so that she could actually open up the account, because I'm 48 years old, that it was actually a complete and utter lie to open up the bank account. And when I spoke with the manager at the main branch off of 41 and a Mockley Road, I believe it is, she actually told me she wasn't allowed to speak with me, that I would have to actually go into litigation to sue Fifth Third Bank to make them actually stop the bank account, to close down the bank account, and to return my funds. So today I'm actually talking to Emily from lifelock, who just notified me that I will have to actually send a fax, which I don't have a fax machine, I have a computer and an email address, Different from the last person I spoke with who sent me an email telling me I have to do everything over the phone, which couldn't have been the correct information. Because you need to actually get the paperwork for the police report. You have to actually have the paperwork and the documentation for the different bank accounts, and I have the bankruptcy code violations actually in writing, and the petition to compel, which is a court document in writing. Emily gave me a telephone number. The telephone number is 888-244-9823. A fax number where she is telling me that I need to actually send them, what was it again, Emily? No, I never have been at. That's not true. That is not true. Emily, that is not true. I told the person I didn't want to do everything over the phone. The last person that I talked to. Well, I didn't want to do everything over the phone. That is a complete and utter lie. I was accessed my lifelock account and actually changed all the information so that I would stop having the fraudulent people who I talked to on the phone keep hacking into my accounts, which they did before, where they changed my lifelock alerts. Instead of it becoming in emails, I had some little brat wanting me to text my actual email alerts to them and to their phone number, which is fraudulent, and the person who actually wanted the text should have been put in jail. So that's a complete and utter lie. I haven't contacted you guys in a long time, since February, when I've been trying to do this all on my own and trying to actually get everything done. The last time I actually got an email from, I believe it was either a Kelly, or I can look at back in my email address, who told me she wanted me to only call her and actually do everything over the phone. And actually I ended up emailing her back that it made no sense to do any type of verification and send any documents. How is she going to see a document if I was doing it over the phone? This also makes no sense, because not anyone has a fax machine anymore. And I should be able to actually contact the LifeLock legal department and actually get someone on my side who's supposed to be doing the litigation. I've had to talk to a Kathy Anderson, who I believe she was actually fraudulent, because everything got messed up with dealing with her and just removing the 7 fraudulent bank accounts, or the 7 fraudulent accounts from 2012. And then there was a Laura somebody also talking to her on the phone. Was a complete and utter mess when I tried to actually contact her and get the correct information and make sure things were done. Nothing's been done on my behalf to actually fix everything. This is since January. This bank account should have been closed immediately when it was actually an alert was issued. I emailed you guys back. It's not my bank account. I did not open it. I don't go by Mary Ziska. I actually should have had it closed down. LifeLock actual department should have been able to look up not only all the correct information, but able to have their legal team, an actual legal team, because you're being held accountable for the $1 million worth of legal people who actually are supposed to be helping and restoring everything. On the actual commercial, it even mentions that you guys actually get back Social Security money. You stop people from fraudulently using your Social Security account. And so far, I've been doing everything all by myself. So that was a complete and utter lie. But I'm glad to know that I have more crooks again on the phone. Good God. But at least I have it on video and I have it on tape, and I'll have an actual voice recognition for an Emily without an ID number who's supposed to be located in Iowa. Correct? Emily? I wasn't trying to access my account. I'm trying to get you guys to fix it. I'm trying to get you to give a message to the legal team that you guys aren't doing your job. I can access my account. I'm not letting you access it. That's for damn sure. But I actually can access it myself. I write down the questions that I ask. You people haven't been able to do that. I don't want anybody from Colorado, a bunch of crooks who've been on the phone, a bunch of drug addicts and alcoholics who've been hacking into my phone system, who've been fucking up everything for the last God knows how many years, because they've been able to access my accounts by actually talking to me on the phone and getting just enough information. What I was trying to tell you is that you can actually go to the Department of Justice. You can actually go to the Driver's License Bureau. You should have my driver's license report information. I shouldn't have to fax that to you to make sure that you're actually closing down a bank account that I did not open. They had no verification of my address. They have my address, my phone number, or not my phone number, my address, my name, using Mary Ziska, and my Social Security number that they opened up a Fifth Third bank account. They stole Social Security money. It's a felony. You have to have a legal team. I was calling today to get a contact for the actual people with your legal team to actually try to access LifeLock like a customer, a loyal customer that I've been, because you guys were the loyal customers while my bank accounts and while everything was being screwed up in 2012. You're still held accountable for all of that damage. Now it's even more damage. I don't know if I got LifeLock or not. But we'll put this on YouTube and we'll get a vote of who thinks this is the correct LifeLock representatives who are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because LifeLock should have, they have my driver's license, they have my driver's license number. They're supposed to have resolution specialists who are supposed to actually be working on this already, since I've been contacting you since January. Can you actually give me a LifeLock? Can you give me the legal team's number? There's got to be a contact, or there's a supervisor somewhere who's an actual legitimate supervisor, who has an ID number, who actually has a legitimate office, who actually has the capacity to make sure that not only are they getting into my accounts to screw up more things on my life and actually start more identity theft, but to actually close down bank accounts that you guys were supposed to have closed down when they were first alerted in January. And it makes no sense whatsoever that I have to actually send you. Okay, well, let's go through this. You want me to send you so you can actually steal my identity again, my name, my driver's license, and what else? And I'm the real Mary Jean Ziska. It's my birthday. It's my life that's been ruined by a bunch of disgusting crooks that you people were supposed to be helping to fix. My life's been ruined. For 15 years, my life's been ruined. 3 times my identity's been stolen by a bunch of lying, cheating, thieving little whores. The reason I pay you guys every month at $29.99 for all of... Pardon? Thanks. Okay. Well, I mean, when did someone try accessing my account again? When was that? Because the last time I accessed it, I got in. Well, you guys, I mean, that's what I was telling you guys before when somebody actually, I was talking to someone who pretended to be a LifeLock representative over the phone. And as soon as I got into my account, changed all my questions, changed everything, they ended up changing my alert notice from my email address to their text number. And I luckily was still online and was able to change it back. I don't need it. There's no information on there that I need. I need you guys to actually do your job and to close down the bank account that actually was fraudulently opened up. Close down the bankruptcy that was fraudulently issued. To clear up everything that these people keep doing to my life. Okay. What do you mean? You're not going to do anything until I say? Wait a minute. Hold on, Emily. You're not going to do anything on my behalf, even though I'm telling you that somebody's actually using my information and has been since January. You're not doing anything? Right now, you guys aren't doing anything to actually do any kind of litigation to stop people from using my information? Holy crap. Why am I paying $29 every month? I just need you guys to get your legal department on it. I need to make sure you get your people on it because I've had tons of different people. I see the little thing on lifelock and hey, some little girl is trying to also gain the $1 million thing. I need my real life. This is my real life. I'm not playing some kind of freaking game. This is my real identity, my real life, my real information that actually was screwed up. This is not my Fifth Third bank account and it needs to be closed down. Same crooks. Okay, so at least I can put this on. So LifeLock actually stops helping you if you actually get into trouble. It's a good thing to know. Yeah, it is. You just told me. I send you guys all the different, what do you need? Other than my name, my address, you need my driver's license, which gives somebody free reign to actually do a whole credit report. Or not even a credit report, to start up a whole new identity, which is what happened before. Go look up my driver's license. I'm Mary Jean Zisk. I'm 5'4". I live in Naples, Florida at 5632 Whisperwood Boulevard. My birthday's July 7th. It's on my driver's license that you guys should have access to from your actual legal team. I shouldn't be having to do all the groundwork to prove who I am because I'm the one who bought the freaking account. Good God, it's ridiculous. Something's totally screwed up again. What is the legal number? There's got to be a legal. You got to have you have a legal department. You have somebody who actually is a real lawyer who can actually do litigation and make sure that bank accounts are closed down. Good God. And here I am telling a complete and utter stranger over the freaking phone all of my information, which again, some Emily who doesn't have a last name, doesn't have an ID number, and is supposed to be from Iowa, who could be just around the corner living in Bonita and being one of the babysitters who stole credit card information out of my mailbox. This is ridiculous. I gotta tell you, LifeLock sucks. I used to be really, really happy, but you people have done nothing at all on my behalf. You have all my information. You've had it since 2012. And it's no way in hell. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, I'm waiting. We're still taping. Sure. I've got to say, right now, LifeLock has done nothing on my behalf since January. Since my identity was stolen, I had LifeLock since 2011, and my identity was stolen in 2012. At the beginning, it seemed to be that I had a LifeLock people who were actually doing something, but I think either it got messed up and I've got hacker idiots on the phone again, or whatever happened. It was the same criminals. Because nothing got done. I was the one who actually did all the online reports to actually remove all of the accounts, 7 different fraudulent accounts. I was the person who actually had to contact, and though Kat Anderson was supposed to have actually created a Federal Trade Commission report against, I don't even remember what it was against. There was actually supposed to be other people who were supposed to be getting involved. There was a Laura Hughes that was actually supposed to be getting involved, who was actually supposed to be stopping everything. Nobody. And it just got worse and worse and worse. You can look at the commercial, it looks great. But if you get the wrong people who are actually answering the phone, if you get the wrong people who are getting your emails, you get a bunch of crooks who are able to actually access the contact information and the accounts that are supposed to be protecting you, you're screwed. And lifelock is supposed to be doing that and protecting all of this information and protecting me, and it hasn't. And here I am. I'm supposed to be sending them my actual information. I'm supposed to be sending them a copy of my driver's license to prove who I am so they'll start actually stopping a bank account that was opened up. Makes no sense whatsoever. They actually should have the access through their legal team of getting a hold of the driver's license bureau and being able to actually verify an account. And being able to actually verify, there's been police reports filed that I've sent to them that should be in a file somewhere that actually says, this is an alias I don't use. I don't use Mary Ziska. I don't use Miri Ziska. These are the accounts that actually have been removed from her credit report that I had to do. lifelock didn't do any of that. I did it. I think the minute that some little crook heard that I was actually going to be able to access and have the help, the $1 million guarantee of lifelock to help rectify the situation from 2012, boom. It's like the same idiots who actually hear that I've signed up for an equity line of credit and then they fall in line to actually try to pretend to be me or to steal money. Same idiots who actually have put fraudulent mortgages on my house. See, I need a huge financial miracle. I don't know where God is with this. I need to actually go to Arizona to actually be able to meet with someone in person. Makes no sense whatsoever. This is a professional company that should actually have a legal team, that should have someone from legal department say, okay, look, we're actually sending a representative to come protect your rights, to protect your identity, to stand up in court and make sure that someone is actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. None of this is right. So I just told a complete and utter stranger who's a complete and utter stranger. The telephone number again that I called, 1-877-511-7906, is through Skype. I thought maybe this would be safe. Just maybe this would actually be a safe way of calling. Because through Magic Jack, we've had people hack into that, so you can't leave any messages. I've had fraudulent phones actually set up. And Linda, this person, Emily, is telling me that someone was trying to access my account in April. The last time I accessed it, I actually was able to get through. And then I had some bratty person actually on the phone telling me that I wasn't able to actually access my account. Same as the little brat that was on the phone yesterday, pretending to be someone from a transcription company who was actually trying to tell me that if someone found my actual videos interesting, that then I could maybe have the same person do the transcription. Completely unprofessional, completely sounds like I'm talking to the criminal scumbags again, like the idiots that actually used at the end of a conversation when I was supposed to be talking to my cousin, asked me about conjugal visits, or the people from some psych ward or from some criminal con artist group. Again, because I've hated talking to these people. It's been criminal scum who've done nothing to protect me and nothing to help me. I'm the one doing it all myself. Crooks. It's like the same people I go and pray with for the 700 Club or anything else. It's a bunch of black-hearted con artists, lying, cheating, thieving, non-Christian idiots who actually... Oh my God. Try talking to a non-Christian who doesn't know the Psalms or know any parts of the Bible, who's pretending that he actually is working with the 700 Club. I've hated it. I actually need enough finances to run away and go to Arizona to go talk to the people at lifelock because I don't get any help here. I need to actually go to Washington and make things changed. Laws need to be changed. Yes, Emily. So you're saying that if somebody actually steals my identity, opened up a bank account, stole money from my Social Security, ended up putting it in that bank account, I'm the one who has to actually prove that something wrong was done to me. Even though I've actually emailed you people different documentation, like the petition to compel, I've emailed you all the different documentation according for the actual police reports and for the information from the Social Security and the emails that I actually sent to the Fifth Third Bank. That's not enough for you to continue an investigation, knowing full and well that I've actually said that I did not open up the bank account and that it was done fraudulently. And that I was requesting help through the legal department, which is my right, as for the $1 million guarantee from lifelock. I can't wait to put this on YouTube. Thanks, Emily. Okay, once again, laws need to be changed and somebody needs to be held accountable because this is ridiculous. Once again, this is Mary Jean Ziska, www.mysearchforjustice.com, and I am speaking to Emily, who allegedly works at lifelock, won't actually give me her ID. She's supposedly from Iowa, and she actually is doing nothing on my behalf. Today is the 14th of June, 2015. It is 3:51 p.m. And I'm immediately putting this on lifelock and making sure that this is saved and secure so that we can actually present it when lifelock is held accountable for the damage and the time frame that they actually didn't take care of anything that needed to be taken care of since January of 2015. Actually 2012, from when an identity theft, a Regions bank account was opened up in my name, 7 fraudulent bank accounts, an Aquin, a Century 21, and different mortgages were actually attached to my name, and $65,000 were stolen. So lifelock is still being held accountable for all of that as well. Thank you. Take care. God bless. And may God actually come and, I don't know, crush the criminals. Bye.